Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick reading for you and letting you know that hopefully this will be, a reading you can watch until I get the February zodiacs out. And I just wanted to use the Ganesha Oracle along with the Black Moon Oracle. I have pomegranate berry here. I have a clear quartz. I have a Shiva's Eye agate for protection. I have Jesus here. And I also have a Christmas garland candle burning. And then I also have the Hermit tarot card right here from my favorite local artist, which is Brett Manning. And I have a total box of white sage. It's a pound. And I'm just excited to be, putting that on my shop, putting them in little organza bags and selling them. I have some new herbs if you watched my recent videos. So that's all coming. I have a lot of things in the works. And I'm also distributing out to a local shop to see how that goes of my products and see where that takes me along with my online shop. But to make a long story short, I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick energy download for some messages through the cards. I'm feeling in the zone, so I wanted to just see what our angels and guides have to tell us right now, for January to, they're showing me April of 2020, so we're just going to look through those energies and see what happens. I call on my guides and your guides and all beings of light to assist me with this reading, and that everyone watching this gets a clear and accurate message for them. So I'm just going to go ahead and start shuffling, be thinking of the energies for January through April 2020 for you guys and what you guys most need to know. So we have determination. So this card is a really good card to start out with the 2020s. We have determination. We want to have more security and stay more grounded. We really want to feel alive and to explore what all we're meant to. This is a very good card, I feel, working through Reiki, working with Kundalini Reiki, the awakening, focusing in on what makes you feel most passionate and loved. When we have this card, this is inner knowing, and it wasn't upright nor reversed. To me, it was pointing towards the past. Something that you guys have been working on, something that you're continuing to work on through these months ahead. You're really starting to try to reinstate your meditation or prayer work. If you're not into either of those, I'm seeing you guys working with a lot of water, spending a lot of time in nature, especially around lakes, rivers, pools, doing a lot of bath soaks, whatever feels comfortable to you. You're really tapping into the conduit of spirit, so to speak, and really trying to channel these energies for God and Goddess energies, and really understanding that your determination can be replenished at any time. It's something that doesn't have to be as soon as the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Day. It's something that can be reinstated at any time with your purpose and your intent. So when we look at these other ones, we see clear your energy. And this was, again, in my opinion, heading towards the what has happened, the past. So you might have done some cord cutting recently. You might have done some aura cleansings, like we talked about, bath soaks, sage smoke, Palo Santo smoke, getting rid of old stagnant energies, working with your household items and trying to just get rid of everything that seems to be a block, that seems to be a nuisance, and kind of energy that's been hanging around, that's been distracting you from the primary goal that you have for yourself. The other card that you have going to the future, in my opinion, is steadfastness. So this is saying that you are going forward with faith, understanding that things can happen. You understand the risk, you understand pros and cons, and those gray areas that is not good nor bad. It just happens, right? So you're not really. When I look at these cards, we see to me, it seems like a little sadness, okay? And then here it seems like a little bit of boredom. So you're in the middle. You're not really sad, you're not really bored, but you're not cocky either. You're just trying to be humble. You understand that things are going to come, things are going to end, and you're just really wanting to hold on for the ride. You're really just wanting to envision things and just trust that it'll unfold the way it should. And for some reason, Spirit's telling me, giving me a memory of when I watched this video, and how when you're envisioning your future, sometimes you have to work, sorry guys, sometimes you have to work backwards. So it's almost like imagining how you got there, working backwards. But however you want to do that, however you want to picture it, however you want to go about your goals, you are just willing to do it, doing the work. You're understanding it might take some time. And I do apologize if my camera falls over. I'm using a instant holder. This is probably why you see the smoke coming around the screen, because this is all I have right now. My tripod decided to just break down on me for no reason. So it's something I have to reinvest in when I get some more time and money. But right now, I think this is working fairly well, other than the little dropsy there. So when we're looking at these other energies throughout this card, we're seeing a lot of security, confidence, a lot of softer energies. It's not necessarily vicious. It's very defensive, but it's not so defensive that you're just waiting to get hurt and you're ready to lash out. It's almost like just a proactive energy. So now I'm going to shuffle from this deck and just see what comes forward for you guys. Okay, so you have facing in the past, Virgo, I analyze. So this is telling me right now, we see an angel here. It kind of reminds me of Archangel Hanuel. I don't know. That's the kind of vibes I get. So you have analyzed a lot. You have had the data. You done some research. You listened to your gut. You have got some advice. And, Virgos, they want, in my opinion, with this card, they want facts, not fiction. So in the past, you went off that. That's all you went off of. And you tried to not get too emotional, which is a good thing. But at the same time, where is your input on it? So Spirit's just asking you, don't forget about your own input. Don't feel like you have to collect all this data and then decide from that data. And that's important, especially if you're analytical. But at the same time, don't let that take a hold of you and totally miss out on your intuitive hits. So the other card that you have is Saturn Truth. So again, you are a truth seeker. In these months from January to April, you're really wanting to find truth. You want to have a more solid foundation. You're done with the he said, she said. You're done with overanalyzing, and you really just want to move forward at hyper speed. Oh my gosh, this is wanting to slide down. So this is just telling me that, I for some reason I'm seeing Saturn, and then I'm thinking the world in tarot. So something I feel is going to shift. I'm hearing tables have turned. I'm hearing karma, and just I feel like I needed, like I exhaled. Like a relief. Something's going to happen where the truth will be let out. The stagnant energy and the rancid energy, or stench, is what Spirit's telling me, for whatever reason. Those energies are gone. You're really starting with the sacred space here. You're really starting to call in the archangels and the universe and everything that has your back in, and it's strong this time. And the past Pluto transformation. So this is saying that you have done a lot of work, shadow work, prayer work. Maybe you've done a lot of research, a lot of education. Maybe you have kind of sit on the sidelines. Whatever the energy was for you, it caused you to transform some sort of part of your life, whether it be mind, body, spirit. That is going to start showing up more clearly and more profound. But the angel number 11, to me, that's about awakening. That's about seeing the signs as they are, seeing the signs that have confirmation on what you feel, think, see, and hear. So it's about understanding that finally someone sees your side of the things. Finally, things are opening up for you, and you are slowly starting to allow things to go as they should and not rushing it because of your transformation time period. You're really patient. And if you're not, then perhaps with these other energies that we've went through throughout this reading, is saying that within these months, patience will start to grow on you because you see the payoff in the end once you do have that patience with you. So in the future, we see the ninth house. We see faith. We see communication with spirit. We see communication within our own DNA. We see how we can use divination, not just only with cards, but palmistry. I'm not necessarily a Ouija board person, but it could be that. It could be the Bible. It could be, you know, pendulums. It could be runes. It just could be, again, going off blind faith, going off intuition, going off your dreams or your envisions. But things are coming together full circle, and it's a good full circle. It's not like, oh, one and done, the end. It's a good cycle. It's not a negative backtrack cycle. So it's very healthy. It's very abundant. But again, it allows you to gain patience. So I'm not going to say that everything's going to be said and done from January to April, but what it is going to do is it's opening up doors slowly. You're starting to see things from a different perspective. People around you are starting to understand you better, give you a different place in their life, giving you the credibility that you have been trying to get them to see. It's a very good energy, but again, don't stay stuck in energies that make you sad, okay? Because I'm being shown clairvoyantly that card in spirit telling me that that elephant looks sad. So don't stay in that sadness, because that is going to, again, put you in that negative backtrack cycle. And we see that transformation is for us. It's wanting us to call it in and to claim it and to understand that we can transform ourselves with our own will, with our own envision, and with our own actions and our faith. So I do hope that this makes sense. I wish you a great January through April of 2020. I will be back hopefully with the zodiacs soon for February of 2020. If you guys like these, extra videos other than just the zodiacs for each month, let me know. I can't promise too much consistency with my job, but I can try to squeeze, an extra one each month. So maybe I could probably do, 2 videos a month, one for the collective and one for the zodiacs, whatever you guys are feeling. If you're just wanting the zodiacs and that's all you're here for, just let me know. And I really hope you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will leave all my links down below along in the comments if I remember. And always here for suggestions, questions, or if you have a question about any reading that I do, I will do a free follow-up video for your question. And I really appreciate any support or donations if, you feel is necessary. Blessings.